Looking at All Out and this huge initiative that has the purpose and a lot of your team members have undergone in the past to create that movement, what did spark the idea to first of all do it, and then second of all, how did you make it happen in such a short time and open it up to such a huge community basically?
Yeah, well, I think it was a classic case of seeing a really big gap in the landscape. While there were a lot of opportunities for very privileged first world people to get involved in the issues that matter to them, important issues, but ones that affect mostly a first world citizenship, marriage equality, very important issue, but not a life or death issue. They felt that there was a real gap where people that were getting involved in that weren't being given the opportunity to get involved additionally in issues like the fact that in Uganda the parliament was debating a bill that would have made homosexuality punishable by death. It was a case of recognising that a lot of very committed activists working very hard on LGBT equality issues didn't have an easy way of accessing this much broader set of, in some cases, sort of mortally dangerous policies and government actions around the world. So we spent a long time, the team working on All Out, developing this concept, thinking through what the movement identity would be, what the brand would be, how it would speak to people, and who it would bring together. And I think one of the big insights there was that, compared to when we grew up, when it was almost unheard of to be openly gay as a high school student, it was a whole different universe. These days, there's been a huge stride that's been taken, I think, in the issue, obviously culminating recently in the president finally backing gay marriage, much to everyone's celebration. What I think we realised there was the second gap, or the second opportunity, was that there are a lot of straight people that want to be part of this movement. We found that actually most of the people joining All Out now are straight, which means that I think it's a reflection of the statistics, which there are obviously more straight people than gay people in the community, but it's a wonderful validation of the idea that by getting that voice right, by getting that identity right, you can create potentially a very large and broad movement of people. The best is yet to come for that movement and others that we're working on.
Yeah, but it's fantastic work. I've seen it and I'm really impressed.
We've incubated something in-house, and it's now really a dedicated team of people. So allout.org, it's got its own space, it's got a team of people, it's got an executive director. The big sort of grand plan for that is for it to become an independent and standing on its own 2 feet organisation.
Thank you so much. This has been incredibly inspiring, I would say, and I can only wish that more people join your movements and use the digital world to make great things happen in the real world.